Oof. Yes, and that was all caught on camera. Don't you just love when that happens? Hold on, guys. It is strong here today. Actually broke something, but that's okay. I'm sweeping the remnants off, and it's all good. Yeah. Well, I have the incense going. Okay. We are starting again. So I am back, hopefully with no other interruptions. Just waiting. I'm gonna share this out now. I don't know if anyone's here, but if you're here, thank you for joining me after that debacle. I'm just gonna share. Yeah, it was a little crazy in here just now, so you should have seen what happened off camera. But it's okay. It is okay. I'm just gonna share this to my Facebook page. I don't remember how to do any of this, and share this to groups. And this is what happens when you're out of the game for a while. I'm just sharing. Hey, Going Green. You missed some action here. You missed a lot of energy, some crashing down, and very curious. Let's see here. I'm just sharing on my Facebook to see if I can get others to join. Just sharing to a couple of groups. Yeah, everything's okay. It's just a lot of energy, and it's just very interesting. But I was feeling the energy strong, so it didn't surprise me. Just telling everyone I'm live now on YouTube. We'll see who else joins. If it's quiet, it's quiet. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. That's that deck. Let me just gather myself together. Oh, this is a nice deck also. Let's flip her out. I need to gather myself. 1 second here. I need to talk to my spirit team, because I feel a little wonky. Just gonna take a minute here, a couple of seconds, and gather myself. Okay. It's because I have a few mediums out here. So my scrying mirror is out. I really don't like to use my scrying mirror because every time I try to use it, something freaky always happens, and it did not let me down. Okay, so who's here? I see that there's 5 people in the room. If you like a card, let me know. If you have a question, I did bring up my dowsing rods here. So if you like a yes or no question, let me know. If you want some oracle cards. But yeah, we can get started now. We can get started now. Just bring my cross a little bit closer to me. Okay. So who's with me? Anybody like a card? Any questions? I need permission to read, so there's only a few people that I will read for without permission. Let's break out some other cards here. Yeah, there's like, it says there's 5 people in the room. So people, I guess people are being quiet, but if you like a reading, let me know. It's interesting. I must have put my other cards in there. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead. I'm up for it if you feel. Give me 1 second. I want to grab my, I got another new deck. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so I wanted to break out my other deck. It's the same creator as the Light Seers. Yeah. Hold on, I'm just lighting a candle here. I need to keep the energy right. It's just one of my niece gave me this from the Dollar Tree. I love this. I mean, look at this white candle with the sugar skull. So I just want to light a candle here to keep the energy in the positive and light. So yes. Okay, so these are my quality time self-care oracle activity cards, and I think this is by Deja DeWitt. She's over on Etsy. I think she's amazing. So Devo Espo. I see what type of card. Journal. Journaling, journaling, journaling. I am a big believer in that. I know you like journals, but it's time we actually use them for our positivity and growth. And then you have, I actually can't read this. Let's turn a light on. Listen, I cannot see this card. So here it is, card number 18. But she's also reading. She's also taking time out to focus. And I think this has to do with ourselves. You know, bookmarking what we want to work on and just concentrate on the things that need fixing. Many times we don't talk to other people, and sometimes this is just a remedy to talk to ourselves and to fix the things that need to be adjusted. I really would love to get my glasses and see what that says here. But I think the message is the same. It kind of look upper. You know, this is the type of day I'm having, right? With this energy. This energy is something fierce and strong in my house right now. But I'm going to keep going on because that means somebody unplug. It says unplug. So it's the energy is strong here. And so it's trying to shake me from reading, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to not read. So we're going to move forward with the readings here. So you have journal and unplugged because I have my protections up and I am protected. So Diva, let's see. We're going to draw one more card here. And you have days, which is kind of interesting. You know, I think life is kind of like this daze that's going on. We seem to be just going along with the flow, but there's definitely some work that needs to be needed because going along with the flow is not working anymore. And I think that makes a lot of sense. Oh, okay. All right. So when I use these cards, I just need my glasses. Let's turn this light up a little bit brighter. Okay, I turned it off. You see what I'm saying here? Things that should be working are not working. Okay, going green. Let's draw you a card here because I need to keep going. I need to pick up the pace here. Okay. If you guys can share me out, that'd be wonderful. If not, it's fine. I'm going to stay live here for a while. I may go over to Instagram and Facebook. Well, yes, let's see here. Going green. Using the new deck. And this is called Tarot of the Curious Creatures. And it's by Chris-Anne. She does the Light Seers deck. As you can see, the similarities in her backings. So going green, let's see here. Going green. Oh, quite a few cards. So we have the Four of Swords here, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Just want to draw some more cards. Nine of Swords, hold on, they're just telling me to keep drawing here. And the Magician. You know, a lot of this has to, it's funny because who I just read for has gotten information about journaling and self-work. A lot of this is looking at ourselves and looking at the past, especially with that Six of Cups. You know, Four of Swords, you know, swords are about our mentality, and then it's clarified here by the Nine of Swords. So, you know, we are feeling like we're lacking, right? And you know, we may be lacking, but we need to look at the bigger picture with that Knight of Pentacles being present. because we do have the ability, even though it seems like we don't, we do have the ability to change our circumstances. I don't want you to look at things with a lack mentality, because when you do that, it plays on your anxieties. How am I going to do this? When am I going to get that? You will get that when we change our perspective a little bit. I'm actually surprised that the Hangman hasn't come out, but the Emperor did come out. So listen, to change our circumstances starts with the magic you create from within. If we play up to our anxieties, we stay stuck in this left hand side of our board of anxieties, of feeling lack, of thinking of the past when things were happier, not realizing that that our mind should really be in the present. When we see the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor here, this could be someone coming in for us. And I really do feel that strongly. But I also feel that this is you. I think your energy needs to be this Emperor of being controlled, being positive, to draw in that Knight of Pentacles. That Knight of Pentacles is slow moving. So it's someone who's coming, but they're taking their time to get here, right? Emotional balance is needed at this time. Again, what I was saying earlier, coming into our position of emotional balance, because we do have anxieties and that is being very present right now, but moving towards into our own magic. And we need to measure things not by leaps and bounds, but by maybe millimeters or even inches. So that was your reading. I do have 4 people watching, but I think my niece is watching. She's not commenting, which is fine. But I know you're watching, which I'm fine with. So we're just going to continue on here. I'm just going to share one more time. Pick up my stuff from the floor because it was some real debacle here. Let's do here. I'm gonna share one other page that I think allows sharing, but I'm not even sure anymore. Because I know Facebook has really oh, thank you, Alexis. I know you're watching. Girl, I don't even know where to share anymore. I need to really get back on that, especially if I want to grow. Let's give you a deck that I obviously can't see without my glasses. Alexis, we'll give you a card from here because this is all about self-care. Well, actually, let's do this because you're a purple girl too. Let's break out. Let's break out some additional cards, and Deja do it if you're interested in cards. She really has amazing cards and a lot of cards dealing with our own purpose. So this is called Personal Power Oracle card deck, and I really like this because it's just working on ourselves. Right, I am confident. Right, so we need to work on our confidence and getting our confidence back. You also got, I am divinely guided. You know, Alexis, I don't really need to get into this with you because you're my baby and you know exactly what this. I trust in divine timing. I am curious. You know, it's all about you getting in touch with your spirituality again, which is hard. It's difficult. And, you know, timing is something that is not always guided by us. It's guided by our creators, creation, and that's what we need to understand and focus. It's not our timing, it's theirs. It's theirs in connection with our drive and our motion. So things work hand in hand. The divine works with us when we work with it. You know, there is something, you have this curious card. So what are you curious about? What is piquing your interest? You know, sometimes when we focus on our confidence and our interest, one helps build the other. And that is what I'm guided to give you. Does anyone else want a card from this deck? I really love this deck. It is a slow day. It was a slow day on TikTok, which normally I get a, you know, not a crazy amount of people. I get a decent amount of people. It's slow here on YouTube, but it's also 5:30 in the afternoon, so people are probably doing stuff. But normally when I share on Facebook, I bring over some people. So going green, let's give you some cards here. Okay. I like this. You have permission. But you see how she is silenced here. You have permission to speak up. You know, my mother was a big proponent on it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I am celebrated, speaking to your confidence, right? You are celebrated. You are important. You do mean a lot to other people. Celebrate yourself, because this is a personal power deck. And I am supported, you know, and supported in terms of your gifts and your own strengths. Look to them. Look to them for your guidance. Okay, going green, I have an important question. Have you run across feathers recently, or something out of the ordinary? I'm only asking that is because literally there's someone here dropping feathers, or dropping, when I said that you are supported and I'm like, look to your support, I feel like somebody's trying to give you messages and is literally dropping you clues. Yeah. I may go live on Facebook in a few minutes, just to, because I need to read for somebody who is not here. And I'm being told to look. I am being told to look. Because I have someone here with me now. Does anyone want any cards? I have somebody's just joined. Don't be shy. I only work in the light. I only work in the light. Okay, so what's going to happen here is, because it's quiet, and I don't know if it's YouTube not notifying people I'm live, I'm going to read, and this is going to be for anyone who needs to hear this reading. Because somebody really needs to hear this reading, so I am just going to read. So we're just going to do this. I picked this deck because this is one of my universal readers. Also a universal reader for me is the Ethereal Tarot. So someone is thinking of walking away and anything's in a situation, you know, and it's because you're being moved and guided to want something different, and maybe even want someone new here. It's an emotional choice for you. It's not easy, but you're looking to transform yourself here. We do have that Eight of Cups in reverse. So the struggle is to stay or to go, because we're not listening to our higher selves at this time. Right. Yeah, because someone keeps coming in and out, and I think this reading is for them here. Yeah, the struggle is, and in the balance. You want to go within. You're trying to go within. It's very difficult for you to focus on yourself because you are a people pleaser. But once you start choosing you, and that doesn't necessarily mean walking away from someone. It could mean changing the situation. We can transform our relationships. It takes talking. It takes speaking up. It takes standing up for who you want to become and who you want to be. You do have the hangman here, so that tells me you just need to try a different tactic, different perspective on things. But that wheel, you got 2 tens. This is a completed cycle. Going green, a feather, a white feather, someone dropped in front of me. So for me, when I see that is, if someone's actually leaving you feathers or trying to leave you feathers, or somebody's leaving you something out of the ordinary that you may come across or you have come across. That message is for you. I do have another spirit here with me that's very strong. It's actually making me feel a little bit drained here because there is someone I need to read from. And this number keeps going from 5 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 5 to 6. So I know that somebody's joining and on-joining and joining and on-joining. And I don't think that's you. So this is why I just started reading. Because this is, your name comes on here. I know that people are shy. So I kind of get it. So this is why I may go on my Facebook page and jump on live, because there is someone I need to read for. There is someone yeah, there's just someone I need to read for. And they're not on here right now, but they did join and unjoin. Yeah, these cards are so active. Like, hey, Nora. Nora, do you have a question? I'm okay. I'm glad you caught me. I was saying there is someone I need to read for. I don't feel like it's you, but I am going to give you a reading, of course. But there is somebody that it needs to join. Do you have a question? So I have my dowsing rods out. You can ask a yes or no question. I can give you some tarot. You let me know. What the universe wants you to know. The universe wants her to know. Well, right, so the Fool's out, this Ace of Wands is out, still struggling a little bit with your faith. That's fine, that happens. It's normal to jump in and out of it, especially when we're struggling here. We have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is that energy of someone who is not emotionally stable, right? It could be, but it was very surreal what I experienced with that white feather. This could be a current relationship, Nora, or a situation that lacks maturity, right? Because we do have that Eight of Cups that, an Eight of Cups is walking away. It looks like she's leaving her fire behind, but she's not. She's actually walking towards her new destiny. She's leaving the past behind. So moving forward, it could be moving forward away from the situation. Do have the Nine of Cups with that Emperor card. There's still that Emperor energy that needs to come in for you. I don't quite feel that person is there yet. But this is definitely someone who's going to hold all the puzzle pieces. You see that puzzle piece in his hand for you to have victory. I think you, again, need to rejoin with like-minded people for you to get that energy up, your spiritual energy. Don't go away, Nora. Right, we have leave the past behind, right? And here's the energy of moving away from something. We have the Emperor card with that Leo card, time to shine, with the celebration. So this is someone who is going to come in with that energy, who has the last piece of the puzzle. Like, it's just it's just the one thing you're looking for, the one thing you need. And I feel like that is coming. You have also worked through your feelings. Again, detoxify and be real. This has to do with your spiritual side. This full moon in Taurus, this is high energy because the eclipse is actually in Taurus this year. So maybe let's use that full moon energy in Taurus, which is going to be eclipse. It's going to be a very powerful next full moon. It's time to take stock, of your life. There is something you're not doing, right? This is beyond the cards. This is something my guides are telling me. That last piece of the puzzle is something that you are missing. I feel like it is present. It is there. You are missing. You are missing some information. You are just missing it. And it could be because you're stuck in this area of needing to work on your spirituality and faith. A lot of people think that doesn't go hand in hand. But just take someone who is atheist, right? They don't have a belief in God, but they tremendously have a belief in themselves. And so they vibrate higher, right? That core belief of having the fool, right, going in blindly and trusting themselves that they're making the right moves. When you have faith, when you vibrate higher, it's the law of attraction, right? And that's what we need to create. I feel like there is a piece of the puzzle that you're currently missing. So, maybe we could talk through that privately. Because I don't want to shout out your business because I have done readings for you before. But there is something that's going to connect. It's something that's already present, already exists, and something you could take advantage of. Yeah. Release your blocks is at the bottom. If you like a free card, a free reading, let me know. I think I'm waiting for one other person. Let's see who joins next. They'll let me know if that's the person I'm looking for. Going green is someone who's recently on the other side. So if that's Grandpa Peanut, then possibly. I don't feel like they've been there for long. I do feel like they jumped right into almost guide status. So someone who had a lot of knowledge and been through a lot here, that they automatically elevated. Someone who's chosen not to come back. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just reading a message. Okay. Let's just see who else. I'm waiting for one other person. Don't be shy, guys. Talk to me. You guys know me. Any questions? Any questions for me? You know, no. I was thinking it's the familiar. And what's interesting, it doesn't matter if they hate you in life. Because the instant you go to the other side, like there's a lot of knowledge and things that happen. Um, okay. Yeah, when you're out of work, this what was I doing here? I'm just waiting for one other person. I don't know who that is. So I'm just looking through maybe some one of my contacts. Maybe that's who they want me to read for. Because once they give me the name, I'm waiting to hear the name. Mm. Mm. I'm waiting for Melissa. Melissa? What's the name they're giving me? We'll see if they join. Or if they catch me late and then... Interesting. Very curious. So I'm just waiting. I may go live. I already gave you one. I know you're still here. No, I think it's a Melissa or a Melanie. They're giving me Mel, so I assume Melissa, but it could be like a Melanie. I don't know why that name is. Somebody that needs a message. And I know they need a message because they're feeling down about themselves. And they're not talking to some people. Something's weighing on their chest. So, like, I really would love to give this person a reading. Does anyone have any questions? It's a small group. Morgan? I'll give Morgan a private one. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump over to my Facebook because I need to give another reading and they're not going to let me rest. So I'm going to go to my Facebook page. Thank you for joining me. I'll probably jump on later again after I do some cleaning and after I jump on live on my Facebook. Bye, guys.